What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Update. I did go to court. Well, I didn't actually go to physical court, but I had a Zoom call for court. It didn't go exactly how I expected it to go because there were some curveballs that happened, but the other party couldn't make it to the state that I'm currently in to go to court, so we had to do Zoom court. Zoom court really wasn't well because I couldn't present all the evidence on my end that I had because, again, it's Zoom court. So to backtrack a little bit, I filed for full custody of my son back in April when the other party did not return my child. They don't want to consider it kidnapping because she's on a birth certificate. The birth certificate thing, I'll get into that at a later date, but she's on a birth certificate due to a technicality that I'm coming to be aware of never was supposed to happen. So they don't want to consider it kidnapping, even though it is kidnapping. She's on a birth certificate, so they don't want to use that language. But again, I'm using that language because that's the correct language to use. So I filed back in April. The court date was pushed back so far until July, which is 3 months later. So we go to court on, what was that, the 24th? Went to court on the 24th. Again, like I said, it was Zoom. Did the whole Zoom thing. I'm letting the judge know everything, how she didn't return my child back in April like she was supposed to. I haven't spoken to him or seen him since May 3rd. Today is August 3rd. I still haven't spoken to or seen my child. I waited. My frustration was I waited all this time to go to court just for the courts here to say that they don't have jurisdiction because she never brought my son back. So they don't have jurisdiction over my case here. I had to go to the state where she is to file, which I did. That's what was the delay for this video, because I had to take a trip down to the state where she was to try to file. That's a whole nother situation also. But I just feel like I wasted 3 months because I was waiting to go to court here just for them to tell me that they can't help me because they don't have jurisdiction. And the reason they don't have jurisdiction is because my son wasn't here long enough because she never returned him. So again, when I say kidnapping, that's why I use that word, because that's exactly what it is. And I feel like, I don't know, the system just doesn't take things as serious as I'm taking it when it's a child involved. It's like it's a lot of running around. I'm doing all the foot traffic. I'm doing all the paperwork. I'm doing all the research. I'm finding people to talk to. I'm doing everything on my end. Meanwhile, the other party is probably sitting back doing nothing. And then the courts, they're not helping also. They're not doing what I feel like they need to be doing. But I have to pay for everything. To file custody, you have to pay. To get the other party served, you have to pay. Anything dealing with the courts, you have to pay just for them not to help you. So that's kind of the update from court. My case here is not closed. It's still open in the state that I'm in, but I still have to take care of the custody battle and everything in the state the other party is in because of her not returning him. We don't have jurisdiction here. So that's my next step as of right now. Getting lawyers together to help me with that. It's not a cheap process. It's not an easy process, which I already knew it wasn't going to be, but I thought I would get more help from the system than what I'm getting. So right now, that's really it. That's it for the court date part, but the videos are going to be more constant now. Like I said, I had to go to that state to try to take care of business, and I'm definitely going to bring back the results of everything that happened when I was there. I might even mention the state if I can, but yeah, it's a battle. It's a battle. So If you know anyone, or if you yourself even went through or you're going through what I'm going through right now, feel free to comment below. Let me know how you handled it. Let me know what to expect or what can I expect. I'm always open for new ideas, or not even ideas, just so I don't, I'm kind of like I'm walking in the dark and I'm finding light as I go. But if someone has already been there, or you know someone that's been there, feel free to share the video, comment down below, get the video out. Maybe somebody has already been through this, or they're going through this and they're further in the process along than what I am. And then they can just guide me as I go. I'm all down for any information that I can get. Again, like I said, I'm feet to pavement. I'm doing everything. Like I'm doing everything. When it comes to courts, when it comes to finding people or filing paperwork, I'm doing everything. Because at the end of the day, this is my child. And I just feel like we can't leave this up to the system to do their jobs, because they're showing me that they're going to do the bare minimum. And right now, I can't take the bare minimum again, because this is my son. So I don't expect anybody to go as hard as I'm going to go for him. But I'm not stopping. I just know it's a tough road ahead, but I'm all for any help or anything that anybody can give me. I'm all ears. I'm open to whatever. So that's the update from court. I will be doing a video on what happened when I went to this other state. That's gonna blow people's minds, but just keep in mind, this channel is really like the channel for the aftermath. This is like and I didn't want to name it the dark side to scare anybody, but this is like the dark side. It's the aftermath for IVF. Nightmares that you probably won't even think is possible to happen is happening. And it's happening to me. I'm bringing awareness for the next person, because I would hate to see anybody go through what I'm going through. Like, I would hate to have anybody have to fight for their kid and not get help from the people who are supposed to help you, which are the judges, the courts, the police, the sheriffs. Everybody is supposed to have a part to play, because that's your job. But they're making it known that even though that's their job, or that's their job title, they don't want to work. So being that they don't want to work, I'm not giving up, because my son needs me. So I have to fight and turn over every stone, every rock to do what I got to do. I'm going to do that. Y'all are going to come along with me with this journey. I've been taking notes every step of the way, from how long the court date was to even after court. When we went to court, I took notes on everything that happened when I went to this other state to file and even try to lay eyes on my child to make sure he's okay. I've been taking notes and videos, and I've been doing everything. So I have a lot to update y'all on, and I will have these videos coming out back to back rapidly, way more than what I've been doing. I've just been feet to pavement and moving so much, I haven't been able to do so. But that's the update from court. It didn't go exactly how I thought it would go, but it's not over. So stay with me.